Hello everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. So, Donald Trump, or should that be Donald Duck, now wants an international flotilla of warships to protect the Strait of Hormuz. He's saying he wants every international partner to protect the Strait of Hormuz. It wasn't the other week he was saying that he didn't want Britain's help to in the Iranian war. Now he wants our international partners to participate in protecting the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Duck, as Donald Duck Trump, is forgetting one thing, that if he's expecting Britain, us in the UK, to provide warships, well, I'm afraid we haven't got any to provide due to years of cutbacks in the armed service. With different governments we've had, like I've said in a previous video, this all started with cutbacks, all started with when the Tories were in government. And I'm going back nearly 40 years in the 1980s when Mrs. Thatcher was Prime Minister. And then it followed on into the 2000s, the cutbacks in our armed forces continue into the 90s when John Major was Prime Minister. And then the same thing happened in 1997 when Tony Blair became Prime Minister. And it's gone on since. So I'm afraid to say Britain can't provide any warship. The only ones that can provide warships are the French. It's most likely they'll be able to provide warships. We can't. We can't do anything at the moment. It's an absolutely embarrassment at the moment to be British. To think that our Royal Navy can't even send anything, a ship of any sort to. We can't even send. We've only just sent HMS Dragon to Cyprus to protect Cyprus. That took us nearly a fortnight to send a ship down there, to send HMS Dragon down there to protect Cyprus. So I don't know what Donald Trump thinks we're going to do by sending any warships to protect the Strait of Hormuz. We haven't got any. Like I've said, it's because of years of acts in the military. And of course, now it has happened, the between the United States and Israel attacking Iran, we can't find anything. So I don't know what Donald Trump is expecting us to do. Well, of course, apparently he's tracked on that now. In other words, he doesn't need the international community to help. The United States can do it themselves. But if he's hoping that Britain will find any warships, well, we can forget. He can forget it, because we can't. Present government at the moment of Starmer doesn't seem to be interested in sending anything of any ship or whatever to protect the Strait of Hormuz. All he's promising to do is send drones. I don't know what drones can do, but they can spot things from the air, like Iranian gunboats threatening shipping, but I don't think they'll be armed. I think they'll just be there for surveillance. And of course, Starmer, well, he doesn't want to get involved. He's trying everything to keep out of this. But whether we like it or not, Britain is involved in this because of the oil that flows through the Straits of Hormuz. We need here in Britain for our fuel. But of course, at the moment, Starmer, being the complete and utter idiot he is, doesn't want to get involved. I mean, the only ones who I think can send warships into the Strait of Hormuz are the French. At least they're showing some backbone. I'm going to send some, probably send some warships there. We in Britain, well, we're going to be left behind once again, made a laughing stock. When push comes to shove, and there is another war in well, like there is now, our allies, especially our closest ally, the Americans, they won't be able to rely on our help at all because we can't send a warship to protect Cyprus. We just haven't got any. I mean, there's no Starmer doesn't seem to hasn't even thought about sending our 2 aircraft carriers down there. Well, but like I've said, he's not interested. He's Starmer. He doesn't want to get involved. I mean, just think what would happen if Starmer had to give the order. Sorry about that, a sneeze. Had to give the order for Trident nuclear missiles to be fired. What would Starmer do then? What Starmer would do, he would probably call an emergency cabinet meeting, and to discuss whether it's in international law to fire them. And of course, he'd have to ask Lord Hamer if it would be uh, against international law to fire them. Like I've just said, he'd have to ask him permission to fire them. By the time Starmer has given the order to fire Trident missiles, there'd be nothing left of London and other our British cities anyway. I mean, even Birmingham would probably be nuked, and other cities around in Britain as well. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.